All right, let's do your energy check-in. Let's see what we get today. Today I'm feeling like there's just all kinds of unexpected blessings come in, or unexpected activities, or just odd I don't even call them odd, but just odd I don't want to call them odd, and I just did. Just a bunch of different circumstances here. Let me fix this just a tad bit, and then we'll put the camera down more when we get to the cards. But I feel like there's going to be strange ways that things come in. Like there's going to be small miracle. I don't know if any miracle is small. Let's be like small miracles, things like that, where things are going to happen and you're going to say, dang, that was crazy that happened like that. Or I never expected that. I didn't see that coming, type of energy. That's what I'm really feeling for the collective today. Let's see what we have, okay? And then we'll go ahead and put this down some. Hopefully you guys can see the cards. We'll try to make sure that you can. All right. Thank you for the collective, please. A merry motive. Okay, I think that's a good reason why. Oh, that said ears wide open. Listen. Okay, so a merry motive. Let's talk about it. It's interesting because I don't see this card a lot. I really don't. Is this some little, it's all kinds of stuff coming out this, whatever this is, this portal. Okay, get grounded for one. Let's go ahead and do that. That's what it seems like. I think that you're going to be receiving all types of energy from from Mother Earth, right? I did see in a spread that I did earlier a lot of environmental cards coming out. So I really feel like there's some connection to Gaia that is feeding you right now. That feels really nice. Let's also just look in the book, because I haven't seen this card before, and as far as feelings for it, I'm just a little bit unclear. I feel like I'm going to tell you what I feel. I don't know if it necessarily has anything to do with this card, but I do want to make sure that you get the message from it. I can't tell if this is some kind of little fairy being thrown out, or if that's just the way they drew that. I feel like anything that was projects or ideas or taskings, whatever you had that was undone, you're pulling them off of the shelf and you're now about to start doing them more, right? You're going to start putting putting some more action into them. Yeah, that's one of the things that I feel, as well as that you're definitely receiving some grounding energy. Let's go in here and check it out. It says, knowing your own motives, understanding what drives you to meet your goals, the momentum your attention creates, and the wisdom behind your intentions. Okay. Dig deep to understand your why. Okay. Let go of attachment to form what is supposed to come in. So make sure that your motive is merry and joyful, clear, honest, and aiming to be true. Trust that the universe will provide the outcome that is a perfect match for your intention, for it always does. So this is just a card about you've chosen a path, you set an intention, and you've begun to move towards a goal. Okay, that's kind of a little bit of what I was feeling when I said anything that you've had on the shelf, you're now taking it off and you're about to start moving forward. And why are you doing that? Okay, are you doing it because it makes you feel good? I hope so. Are you doing it because you promised yourself you would finish it? Sure. Whatever reason you have, just as long as it's a good intention, as long as it's a positive intention, as long as your attitude is good about it as you move towards it. That's all that, I shouldn't say that's all that matters, but that's really, really important for you to know your why. Okay, so knowing your why and moving towards it, that's great. And if you're still searching for your why, or you want some clarity on your why, or your intention making or what have you, then I highly suggest you sit down and outside, take some time in nature, and form some type of energetic bond with Mother Gaia. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna use a new deck, or a deck that I don't really use too often. The Four of Pentacles showing up sideways or something, and I'm gonna go ahead and count that as in reverse. So letting go of something for sure, and I would think that that's a mindset. That's like, I feel like you're letting go of certain things that just you don't need anymore. You realize that they're not all that they were holding you down or weighing you down. Okay, tell me about this Merry Motive card. I'm gonna do a little more shuffling real quick. Tell me why this Merry Motive card is here, or tell me about it. Okay. The Devil card, crossing that. I feel like this Devil energy is here. I'm just saying be mindful of your intentions. Okay, I see the Two of Cups crossing this Devil energy. So there's another message under here, and we're going to talk about it because it's going to have to deal with relationships. So knowing your why. This is also someone else knowing their why. Why are they staying? Why do they want to communicate back with you? I feel like this is someone who wants to communicate with you. Could be a Capricorn energy. Okay, going back to knowing your why. Devil energy is here to make sure that you're not just coming from a place of greed or self-satisfaction, that you're actually coming from a place of love where you're willing to extend your cup and offer to others. You're wanting to share. Okay, you're really wanting to share. You're not being selfish with your love. You're dividing it evenly and fairly, right? You're not being tempted by greed or lust or selfishness or narcissism. You're really just being in a fair, loving energy. Okay, knowing your why, making sure that your why is filled with positive energy, and not any lower vibrational energy. Yeah. So a good reason to know your why. Also feel like there's a Capricorn for some of you out there. There could be a Capricorn who is wanting to extend some type of communication to you. That was the Tower card. That wants to extend some type of communication to you. Some type of offer maybe. Could be someone that you may... Okay. There could be someone out there who actually knows why they like you now, why they love you now. They understand their why. They understand what you brought to the table, and they weren't on your level, but now they are, and so now they want to come in and offer you some balance, some energy, some of their love again. I don't even know if that's what they were giving the first time, but they're definitely wanting to extend their energy out to you because they like you. They want to share with you. There's a feeling of maybe you viewer not really sure if you trust their motives. So the basis of the situation, please. What's going on with this Merry Motive? What's going on? The Three of Cups. Okay. Three of Cups energy. Okay, you're looking, viewer, you're looking for happiness, right? You're looking for stability and comfort, being around people who bring you joy, who lift you up, who smile when you enter the room, and when they enter the room, you're smiling back at them. You're looking for people who bring light into your world, who bring information and help to your world. You're looking for that. You're looking for harmony, sisterhood, brotherhood, what have you. You're looking for folks who think kind of like you in terms of just spirituality and enlightenment, broadening each other's minds, right? Allowing others to share information with you, and also making connection with your guides. Also, this Devil energy crossed by the Two of Cups, then leading into this Three of Cups, feels like remember I told you there was a feeling of untrust or mistrust maybe with this Devil energy. And that's because I think there was maybe some type of third party influence, like there was a relationship that was already in play. And yeah, you're like, I'm not really trying to do all of that. I don't want to be a Three of Cups. I just want to have a Two of Cups. Okay, that's understandable. Tell me about passage. This very motive. Overall, you're just looking for your group of people. You're looking for who is Matt? Oh, that's okay. That's who made this deck. All right. Well, Matt, if you're out there, this might be pertaining to you too. I don't normally... Yeah, Matt. Okay. Seven of Wands, the Six of Swords. Now, I believe we got this little book right here. Does it have reversals? It does. Okay. Seven of Wands and the Six of Swords. These are past energies. Okay, so again, you have moved on from being from selfish people. You have moved on from hurtful people. You have moved on from people who have made you feel defensive, who have made you, keep your guard up. You have moved on from people who are trying to hold you down and keep you maybe isolated or, what's the word? Yeah, isolated. You're wanting to explore. You're moving on. That's what it looks like. You have moved on. You're not staying in that energy. This man's moving off this island, and he don't even know what's out there in this big wide ocean, but he knows that he is moving on to calmer waters. Hopefully, here, leaving things back here behind that were rocky. Because if I don't want to live here anymore, I want to move towards something that's more stable and calm. And the Seven of Wands saying, hey, I'm tired of having to feel defensive and have my guard up. I want to be around people who fulfill me, who are nurturing and good for me. Okay? And you've done that. You've done that. Crowning thoughts for this Mary motive, please. Oh, no. Let's try that again. Crowning thoughts, please. The world. Did y'all just hear my stomach? Oh my gosh. The world. That's what your crowning thought is when it comes to this. How can you move out into the world? How are you going to make sure that you're doing something that adds to the world, that makes it a better place, that leaves it in a better condition than you had before? And not just the world, like everybody in the world, but as long as you touch somebody, something, somewhere, in some type of fashion, you are doing good. So don't make it like you have to be a 10 million subscriber global success. Just make sure that you're making a difference somewhere in your life that you feel proud of. And that's where your Mary motive comes in, is making sure that you're doing that. How are you making your impact in the world? Where are you coming from? And that seems like that's definitely something that you're thinking about. It's also you wanting to explore the world. It's you realizing that you have completed a cycle in your life. Like, for some of you out there, this is the first time that you've actually realized, okay, you've been watching tarot maybe, and you're familiar with it, how the cards or the major arcana roll through. And it's like the world card is the last card. And you're like clear now. Like, I've actually had a full rotation. I understand each of the major arcana in the tarot, and now I'm at the world card, which means I've made a completion. And the Fool is next, and I'm about to start a new life or a new path, or I'm moving forward in a new idea or way of being, thinking, acting, all of that. Okay? Past situation. Or, excuse me, that's not a past situation. A future outcome, please. What's about to go on with this Mary motive? The Hierophant and the Five of Wands, both in reverse. You're coming out of a committed relationship with something that you've been battling. You're also coming out of battling your commitment to yourself, and battling your spirituality. Like, you're really like allowing your mindset to change. You're allowing your spirituality to maybe flow through. You're basically coming out of relationships or things that were blocking you, hindering you. You see that? Both sides of these cards, both sides are in reverse. And these are all things that you are healing from, or you've healed from, you've moved on from. Or you're about to. This here, when you said you didn't want to be in relationships or people that you felt defensive for, and you were tired of not learning your lessons, and you didn't want to repeat them anymore. Now you're about to do that. You're saying, hey, I'm going to be committed to self. I'm not going to keep being committed to the drama. Right? So you're really taking the time to look at what your objectives are, where you're coming from, why you're coming from that space. Okay? I like it. King of Cups showing up on the bottom of the deck. Let's see why this Devil energy and this Two of Cups energy is here, please. We're going to touch that just to see if this is a relationship. Tell me about this Devil energy first. What's this Devil energy have to say when it comes to relationships and love? Why is it here? Wear and tear. Karmic love and communication. Okay, so this is someone, like I said before, that I think is now realizing who you are. They're realizing that, one, they did this to your feelings and your emotions. And they've also been through this wear and tear for their own emotions, right? This love is starting to wear on me. Something has to change. Then followed by the karmic love. This love is too painful to hold on. So there is something, either they treated you bad, didn't respect you, love you, whatever. Just wasn't in alignment with you, right? Karmic love can also be, I know it seems like karma is associated a lot of times with negativity or bad things, right? But when you look at relationships with folks that didn't quite work out, you know that it could be in a karmic relationship or a karmic love meant to show you what real love for you looks like. So you have to kind of go through the experience of somebody not loving you. And I'm not saying you have to, but some of us go through the experience of someone not really loving us or seeing us or pouring into us like we'd like, so that we can realize, hey, that's not the kind of love that I want. And that's not the kind of love that I deserve. So that's kind of like what happened. It feels like what happens in this relationships. This person did that. And they could even be in a relationship right now that they're wanting to get out of because they realize that they're not getting the love that they want. But I feel like this is someone who's going to be communicating with you soon, or at least they want to come in and tell you what their motives are. Okay, this Devil energy, I feel like, realizes, hey, this was no good at one point. This was maybe some type of energy that was a little toxic, a little heavy. And you two might have removed yourselves or not communicated in a while, but now it's clear that there was love that wasn't handled sensitively, or I'm trying to tenderly. So this devil energy feels that and wants to come in and communicate that to you. Tell me what the Two of Cups has to say. Awakened love. Yeah. They realize this now. It's like, aha. Now I know and understand that I'm in love with you. This is what they want to communicate. This energy here. That's cute. I don't think I need to get anything else for that Two of Cups, because that really is what it is this person is just awakening to the fact that they see you now. They see you more clearly. Yeah. They want to celebrate you. They want to because they didn't before, and now they're wanting to celebrate you. I think it's great. That's what their motives. Okay. Now let's just see if their motives are pure. What can we pull? I have not used this before, but let's just see what kind of energy we get from the motives of this devil energy, this Capricorn energy, this passionate, lusty energy, this sometimes binding energy. This is relationship that makes me feel like I'm bound to it in a healthy and naughty way is what it kind of feels like. Okay, so what? Give me an energy of the motives of this devil energy. Okay, give me the energy. What's the motives? I'm never. Okay. Give me the energy of the motive. I don't even know if this deck has any reversals, but we'll look when we get to that part. And then we're going to go ahead and close it after this. Okay. The Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay. I think that's a good card for the energy of this devil. And the reason why is because if most people know that the Ace of Wands sometimes carries a very sensual, passionate, phallic type of energy with it, right? And so with this Ace of Wands being in reverse, clarifying the devil's motive is really good, because the devil energy can be tied to very lustful, sensual, sexual energy that traps you in. And so since this Ace of Wands is in reverse, that means they're not coming from that kind of place. It doesn't feel like they're coming from this lusty energy. It's saying, hey, I know how to come in and communicate with you, and it doesn't have to be from a toxic or sensual place. I actually want to appreciate you a lot more. Maybe before I was all about the sex, but now I'm really saying I'm not coming from that place. I see you, and you've awakened in me what love is. And so now I want to tell you that I learned that from you, and I appreciate you for that. I think it's great energy. Tell me how it goes. That's all I have for you guys. Let's talk again soon.